Hello everyone, and welcome to a new installment of Am I the Asshole? If you appreciate hearing Reddit stories, it would greatly support the channel if you could like or subscribe. Let's get started with our first story. Am I the asshole for not telling my wife that I had surgery 30 plus years ago? I, 37 male, was born with umbilical hernia, like a bulge or lump type thing where the belly button is, and got surgery on it when I was 4. So besides my immediate family and some preschool kids who could be anywhere in the world right now, no one really knows about that. I was clearing out my end table. I found old baby pictures that I didn't even know I had. My mom was a 90s Facebook mom when it came to pictures, and I put most of them in a pile. When my wife came to the room and saw them, her first question was what the fuck that lump on my stomach was, and I told her it was the umbilical hernia thing. Her follow-up question was how it went away, and I told her I had surgery on it. Her mood changed, and she started asking a lot of why questions. Like, why didn't you tell me you had this? Or why didn't you tell me you had this? And my answers were, A, how would I bring that up? And B, my medical history is my business, and my business only. She got pretty mad at that second one, and ended the discussion there. Now, over this stupid argument, she's been trying really hard to give me the cold shoulder. Am I the asshole? Not the asshole. That surgery affects her in no way, shape, or form. It's not a case of withholding information about a chronic degenerative health issue that will cost you thousands of dollars, will require rearranging her life plan, and will turn her into your caretaker. That's something a long-term partner should know. She did not need to know about this sort of issue any more than she needs to know every time you had a temperature, broke a bone, or twisted your ankle in your life. Edited to add some stats to put things in perspective. Up to 1 in 5 newborns will present an umbilical hernia, and 90% of the cases resolve on their own by the time the child is 4 to 5 years old. So even though genetics can increase the incidence, the condition is too common and generally banning. Not the asshole. Surgery at age 4 for an umbilical hernia is hardly a deep, dark secret needing disclosure. It's not like it's ongoing or affecting your relationship now. It feels like an overreaction on her part to expect you to have mentioned it. This is stupid because it doesn't affect anything. But I think that my medical info is my business is off base. There certainly could be medical history that it is important to share with your spouse. That part was poorly said. A, how would I bring that up? True. Not the asshole on this alone. You were 4 and probably do remember a thing. B, my medical history is my business and my business only. False. You are married, and if you are incapacitated, she has to be able to answer medical questions of your behalf. You two have a duty to each other, to set each other up for success, and that means sharing detailed medical information. You don't really believe it's none of her business. She just put you on the spot. DHD treated you with suspicion. Use this conversation as a launching point to take care of your health and hers, and share detailed medical info. Also, now is a great time to get detailed family medical history before family members start dying. This, and who talks to their partner that way? My business only is a shitty partnership. Am I the asshole for letting people know I was the only one in my department not invited to coworkers' wedding when they were told I couldn't attend? So a woman in my department got married. Everyone in the department, 10, excluding bride, was invited except for me. I was personally told the wedding was being kept small as they didn't want to spend extravagantly. The others were told that I couldn't attend. At a department meeting following the wedding when the bride was back from the honeymoon, everyone was talking about the wedding. A coworker commented, "It was a shame I couldn't attend." I remarked that I wasn't even invited. I could see the bride's face visibly change, and now she is mad at me. An outworking relationship is cordial at best. To further this, our department had a dinner and celebration for her, and I contributed to the gift. The date was selected and changed based on others' availability, but I couldn't attend due to a trip overseas I had planned last year. It wasn't even discussed if it could be changed so I could attend. The person organizing it was another coworker and her best friend. I think this other coworker, and not the bride herself, is the one behind my exclusion for some reason unbeknownst to me. So am I the asshole for clarifying that I was never even invited in front of the whole department that was told that I couldn't attend? Info. Why would the bride have chosen to exclude you in particular? What might have happened in the past between you two that could have caused her to exclude you? I don't think you're an asshole for saying you weren't invited. It's the truth, but I do wonder what the backstory is here. No backstory. We had a really good work relationship. Everyone in department gets along. No idea why the exclusion. The other coworker, who is her best friend, seems to not like me, and I have no idea why. I've been working with them for 4 years, and they were already here for a few years together before that. And it's not like I took a job they should have gotten because they don't have the skills to do the job I do. And that's not even a question. They aren't on that level and won't be. They do more admin type work. Going to have to disagree with you that you guys have a really good relationship. Either you're lying to us or lying to yourself. There's no way she thinks of all of her coworkers equally, but just happened to exclude you, and only you, on a whim. To be fair, the coworker could be the liar. If the OP has always found her colleague to be a reasonable person and good colleague, then why would she dig deeper? It's the coworker who has a problem. She has been deceived, and that's fine. I've often worked with people who I haven't liked, but have made nice, and hopefully they've never noticed. It's this BS about the wedding, which is the problem. Not the asshole. At a department meeting following the wedding, when the bride was back from the honeymoon, everyone was talking about the wedding. A coworker commented, "It was a shame I couldn't attend." I remarked that I wasn't even invited. I could see the bride's face visibly change, and now she is mad at me. An outworking relationship is cordial at best. Why is she mad? You weren't invited to the wedding. She used the pretense that it was a small wedding and no one from work was invited. If she's embarrassed, oh well, don't lie. Not the asshole. Same thing happened to me. Every other woman in the office invited to a baby shower. I only knew because someone suggested we ride together. I was friends with the mother, but this was when I discovered that the host, another coworker, didn't want my kind in her home. The mother said she felt bad I was excluded but really needed all shower gifts, so she said/did nothing. So the bride in this post may not have excluded OP, but she sure as hell knew about it. Too bad if she feels awkward now. Be cordial, do your job, but remember, these are not your actual friends. Well, that's another episode of Am I the Asshole in the books. I really appreciate all of you who made it this far into the video. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, it would really help the channel out a lot if you gave the video a thumbs up, subscribe, or leave a comment down below. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.